Hey everyone, it's Kim Seltzer and we are here for my Makeover Mondays with a new time. As you notice, I've been doing these in the evening. Join me every Monday here, 6 p.m. Pacific Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'm super excited about actually this new time because I think everyone's after work and hopefully we can have a good discussion about talking about all these different topics from dating to communication tips to really help you increase your confidence so that you attract what you want. So for those of you who don't know me, I'm a therapist, a makeover expert, and a dating coach. And I have an outside-in approach in helping people look and feel their best so they attract love. And I'm super excited about this topic tonight because it's something that is really, really relevant and it keeps coming up. And I actually just had a client fly in and do a whole makeover intensive with me who suffered from this nice syndrome. You have to stop being so nice because it's killing your love life. And I want to talk about this topic, but first, I want to share with you what happened this weekend. So this woman that I worked with, an amazing woman, okay? She's successful, she's beautiful, she is actually a very happy, positive person. She always does the right thing. She has lots of friends, and she's so nice. Not that there's anything wrong with being nice. Nice is good, but at what point are you almost too nice where people can't really feel you? And that's exactly what was happening to this woman. In fact, she had a lot of fears in actually being seen as her true authentic self. And that is what we uncovered this weekend. So she came in, and what I discovered is that she really had never had a long-term relationship. She only had one, and that was back in college, and she's in her 40s. And she said, I have all these friends, and I have this great life, and everyone says I'm really nice, but I can't get to the second date. I don't get asked out when I'm out and about. And there were definitely components that were revealed to me as I saw her, as we went shopping together. We did a photo shoot together. We did coaching in the field, and I taught her how to flirt. And I saw how she was hiding this side of her. So I want to go over these components. I mean, there's a lot of components about being nice, right? And how that impacts your love life. But this inability to connect in a romantic manner can be caused by this overly nice attitude. But underneath, there's a lot of stuff going on. So I want to break it down into 3 different ways that this plays out and how you can overcome them. And I promise you, even if you do these 3 things, you will get a different result, not just in your love life, but in business, in your friendships. When I have clients do these things, everything starts shifting. The way they go about things, the way people perceive them. And that's what's so powerful about this. So I want to start out by saying, it's okay to be nice. Okay? There's nothing wrong about being nice, but you can be nice without giving your power away. And you can be nice and be sexy at the same time. And that's the hard part for a lot of people. So here's the disclaimer, because a lot of, I work with both men and women, and men come to me and say, the girls just want the bad boys or the assholes, and, I'm just a nice guy. I don't want to give up being a nice guy. And then conversely, the girls will say, well, guys just like women who are sex kittens, and I'm just a nice girl. I'm not going to do that. So again, this isn't giving that part up of you, but it's actually showing people more of you, the authentic you, and not trying to morph into something that other people want of you. It's having your own opinions, it's having your own feelings, and it's having sex appeal that makes or breaks people perceiving you as a friend, just a nice friend, versus somebody as a sexual partner, a romantic partner. So that's the distinction, okay? So the first thing that I see when people are overly nice is that, and I saw it this weekend with this woman, is that there is always a lack of sex appeal. But it isn't that a person is not sexy or not attractive. It actually usually stems from you. You not seeing yourself as a sexy woman. You not seeing yourself as a hot guy, And so guess what? The opposite sex doesn't see you that way either. And the best way that I love helping people overcome this is through their wardrobe. Okay, and I know that this may seem superficial, but if you guys go to my website, seltzerstyle.com, and you see all the before and after pictures, you'll actually see firsthand what I'm talking about. So if you guys knew 55% of your dating success can be increased just based on the clothes you wear, why wouldn't you do it, right? I mean, there's not too many things in life that has that instant gratification. And so the makeovers that I do, and this is why I love starting with shopping and why I did that with this woman this weekend, is that it helps people see themselves differently. I mean, if you saw this woman, so she walked in and she had, kind of these frumpy jeans on, and she had a bigger shirt that she clearly was hiding her figure in, and she wore this flowered, I wish I could show you in the camera here, because I tried to use the software last week and it didn't work. So if you can just picture it, I will be showing before and after pictures probably tomorrow or Wednesday. So stay tuned for that. But she was wearing this flowered jacket, okay? And first of all, you could not see her figure at all. And she had a killer figure. And the other thing is she looked like she was hiding. She just looked like this nice girl, but there was nothing sexy about her. So that changed literally in the 4 hours that I shopped with her. And what happens is I got her a couple dresses. I got her some really hot, guys, you'll like this, really hot kind of almost leather type of jeans that were really comfortable for her and fit her waist and her booty and her legs really well. Got her some heels, and the minute she put this on, her body started shifting. There was an attitude that just started exuding from her. It was an energy, right? And so when you put on different clothes, it's not only going to translate to the opposite sex as, hey, I'm sexy, but it's also the way that you feel, the way you carry yourself, and that is sexy. So the first, and what I always find with nice people, look at your wardrobe and see if there's something that you can get that just cranks up the dial a little. And stop hiding in your clothes. Show your figure. That woman, the minute she put on those clothes, oh my gosh, she has this hourglass figure to die for. I mean, people couldn't even believe it in the stores. So that's the first thing. The second thing that I see with nice people is that there's this inability to stand for your own opinions, to express your feelings and thoughts. And either I see that being played out in various ways. One is that they don't share anything about what they feel or what they think about, or they try to shift and change their opinions or feelings based on what they think the other person wants to hear. Okay? And this is a huge problem, because then, first and foremost, a person can't really feel who the authentic person is, who you really are. And by doing that, by morphing yourself and changing into somebody else or something that you think the other person wants to hear, you are also creating and attracting lopsided relationships. So you're attracting people who want to be on stage and only talk about themselves and really don't care about what you have to say. So stop blaming the other people for not listening to you. You show up and you start expressing your thoughts and needs. And a person who likes you, who is more your equal, is going to love your opinion. And and that passion that you have behind it is interesting. See, when you don't have feelings, when you don't instill passion in what you stand for, it comes across as boring. And that's that nice girl or nice guy syndrome that people complain about. And it's almost annoying to the other person. So the more you have your own thoughts and feelings and you share them, that is sexy, that is appealing, and that is attractive. Okay, the third thing I would say that I see is that You nice people give away too much, too soon, too fast. And I don't mean sexually. What I mean by that is that you're so quick to offer people your heart, to offer people your, everything about you. And you almost give up a lot of you instead of pacing it out. And I'll throw myself under the bus. I know that I suffered this years ago, especially doing what I do, right? Being a therapist and a caretaker. I find that a lot of caretakers fall in this category where they're so used to listening to the other person, caring for the other person, but then they come across as just kind of this teacher or therapist and caretaker, and that's not sexy. That's not attractive. So instead, pace things out and reveal just a little bit, having a little bit of mystery about you is really sexy. You can do that with your clothes. You can do that with the way that you talk. You can start telling something about yourself, but not giving it all away so that people want to know more of you. And that draw will be more interesting to the other person. So there's a lot of more components of what, being nice is all about. But I think overall, if you hear these three components, it's about, again, giving too much away of yourself and not showing up as you. So let people earn you more. And when you do that and you start discerning who you want to go on a date with, who you want to continue on with, it's going to be so empowering, and you're going to be more attractive to other people. Don't give your power away. You do you. You own you. And other people are going to admire you for it. All right, so that is my soapbox for today. I'll get off of that. If any of you want to carry on this conversation and talk more about how that's playing out in your life, make sure you go to my website, get a hold of me, and we can talk more about that. Stay tuned to next Monday, and we will have more discussion. Again, always find Makeover Mondays on my Facebook page, Kimberly Seltzer, 6 p.m. Pacific Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'd love for you to always be here and join the discussion. I'd love to hear from you. All right, have a good night, guys.